Today, we use videos just about everywhere in our worship and ministry. But did you know that Jehovah's people started using film and video to preach and teach more than 100 years ago? Let's see how and why in this episode of Our History in Motion. When the early Bible students first began preaching in the late 1800s, the motion picture industry was in its infancy. But even then, C.T. Russell and his associates recognized the power of this new medium. Film could be used not only to reach wider audiences, but to touch hearts with Bible truth. At a convention in June 1913, the Bible students passed a bold resolution, supporting the use of motion pictures as a new tool for preaching and teaching. Less than a year later, in January 1914, the brothers debuted the photodrama of creation. The 8-hour production included color slides and motion picture film, most of it footage that Russell purchased from other studios. Imagine sitting in a packed auditorium and seeing, possibly for the first time, moving pictures of events described in the Bible. And there was something else in the photodrama that really took audiences by surprise.
The photodrama of creation is presented by the IBSA, the International Bible Students Association.
Synchronized dialogue. The photodrama played in theaters and auditoriums around the world. But what if film could be used to teach the truth not just in big theaters, but right in a person's own living room? That was the idea behind a series of short films released in the 1920s. These silent films, chronicling the travels of J.F. Rutherford in the Bible lands, were designed to be shown at home. They required the use of the Kinemo projection machine, a portable, low-cost movie projector made just for this purpose. Interested ones who viewed these films were given a glimpse of the Bible lands and were introduced to many prophecies. Over the next 2 decades, the organization used radio and the phonograph rather than film to reach more people with the kingdom message. But in the 1950s, the governing body recognized the need for interested ones to see for themselves the international scope of the organization. So they again turned to film with the release of The New World Society in Action. This 1-hour and 20-minute film transported viewers to our Bethel facilities and international conventions. It gave them a taste of what it's like to preach in some of the remotest parts of the world. Additional films, released over the next several years, further highlighted the work of God's people and the fulfillment of Bible prophecies. Then, in 1966, we released Heritage. This 28-minute feature was unflinching in its portrayal of the real-world problems young people face.
Within the next 60 seconds, another family somewhere in the United States will be strained to the breaking point. What's this? Just a family quarrel? No, it is far more serious than that. What is it doing to this family? Following Bible principles builds a solid family foundation.
Heritage was presented at circuit assemblies and other large gatherings. It was also shown on more than 150 television stations in the United States. After 1966, the organization shifted away from film and began presenting modern and biblical dramas live on stage at conventions. These dramas brought Bible accounts to life for young and old, and were one of the highlights of large conventions for many years. But as the 1990s approached, new technologies emerged that prompted our brothers to revisit motion pictures yet again. Video cassette players could be found in more and more homes. And so, in 1990, we released our very first video, Jehovah's Witnesses, the organization behind the name. It took viewers behind the scenes and built appreciation for how our literature is produced and used in the global preaching work. The Faithful and Discreet Slave has made extensive use of video ever since. Motion picture technology has changed dramatically in 100 years. But the objective of Jehovah's organization in using it has always been the same: to touch the hearts of people everywhere with Bible truth.